on today's Totally Beads Live. We are on Facebook and YouTube, and you can catch us up in the video tutorial section as well on the website. So how are you all doing today? What is the weather like? It's a mixed bag here. It's overcast and bright all at the same time. It doesn't really know what it's doing. Today I've got a really lovely kit for you. We're going to be doing some bead stringing. We've got 3 sizes of glass pearls. We've got Diamante spacers. We've got crystals. We've got lots of little crimp beads, which I'm going to be using as little spacers. And you're going to be able to make up not 1, but 2 whole suites of jewellery. So that's a full set. Earrings, necklace, and a bracelet ×2. So there's absolutely lots and lots of gorgeous products in your kit. There are 4 colours to choose from, and it's an absolute bargain today. I know I say it's an absolute bargain, but today really is an absolute bargain. So I'm going to say a quick hello and good morning to you all. I'm going to take you onto the website so you can see those heavily discounted goodies, and then we're going to get making. So drop me a comment. Where are you watching from? What's the weather like? What have you been up to this weekend, and how are you doing? So good morning to Frances. She says good morning everybody. Brenda's here and says hello and good morning. Elaine is wishing everybody a good morning, and Tutu says hello Natalie and everybody. A little rain tonight. Good morning to Edward. Rachel tells me it's overcast in South Yorkshire. The sun's usually shining, Rachel, there, so I'm sure it'll come out a little bit later. She wishes you all a good morning. Good morning to Facebook user in cloudy Swansea. Hello to Elaine, who's giving me a wave. Camille's here. She says, good morning, Natalie and everybody. It's a nice sunny day here. And good morning to our Lucy. So while you're all coming in, don't be shy. Drop me a comment. Hello, Diane. Hello, Nicole. She says it's a bit rainy in Oregon. And Anne is here as well. She's wishing you all a good morning. So don't be shy. Drop me a comment. Keep me chatting. Let me know what you've been up to and how you're doing. Hello to Suzanne. Hello to Camille. Good morning to Sue. She's saying good morning, all the lovely beaders. So I hope you are well. As I say, the kit is absolutely lovely today. It's a bargain price. And I think sometimes it's just nice to do something as simple as a little bit of bead stringing. Good morning to you who is watching in California. How are you doing? Hello to Julie. She says good morning everybody. So you're all coming in now, so I'm going to take you straight over to the website. We're going to get busy. We're going to get going. I don't think I'm going to make the full suite of jewelry, the full set, but I'm going to make a bracelet, and then we'll probably do some earrings. I'm sure we'll have time. It doesn't take us very long, and it's exactly the same method for all. So if you can make the bracelet, you can do exactly the same. Just scale it up, make it a little bit larger for your necklace, and the earrings are really easy to do as well. Hello to Jenny from Barmouth. Good morning to Mina. Patricia's saying good morning to everybody. Hope you're having a lovely day at the moment, and she's making wedding day cards. How lovely. And Lucy and Camille are having a little chat amongst themselves. So let's go over to the website. Hopefully we've got no issues today with the sound. And we've got no issues today with the picture quality. It all looks like it's going okay, but please do bear with me. So we're on TotallyBeads.co.uk, and we've got gorgeous video tutorials for you. I think I've done 100 live video tutorials, but these were going on way before I got here. I haven't quite been with Totally Beads for a year yet. It's coming up soon. And, you know, we were doing them 3 times for the last however long. And prior to that, we were doing them every single day during lockdown. So you can scroll in to the video tutorials here, or you can click on the logo here. And as you know, we've got absolutely loads and loads of gorgeous makes for you. So they're all there for you if you want to have a little scroll back through. I mean, just in terms of date, these are all the ones we've put into the months, and they go back so far. Look at all the gorgeous things we've done. So have a little look. If you're new to us, or maybe you want to go back and have a little look at some past projects, we do have lots of kits available for you. Most of find the odd colourway is out of stock, but most things are there, and all the techniques are always available too. So today we're doing the Penelope necklace. We say necklace, but as I say, you're getting a full set of jewelry. These are your buglers. Now they weigh £11.99, all down to just £9.99, and you're getting sets of jewelry for less than £10. So we've got the beautiful Indian pink. We've got a stunning mink colour. I love that colour. We've got the plum, and we've also got the turquoise, which is what I'm wearing for you today. So I think there's something here for everybody. I suppose we don't have any yellows or oranges, but they're all on the rose gold findings. So they all look very, very beautiful with the rose gold findings. So let's have a little look at what you get in your kit. So each of the kits the same, you're just getting the different colours in there. So you're going to be getting the different colour pearls and the different coloured crystals. So you're going to get in your kit Tigertail, earring hooks. So you're going to get 2 pairs of earring hooks in there to be able to make up 2 pairs of earrings. You're going to get crimp beads, and as I say today, I'm going to use the crimp beads a little bit different. I'm going to be using them like tiny little spaces, as well as their usual use of crimping down our tiger tail and attaching our findings. We've got some gorgeous crystal rondelles in there for you, your lobster clasps, and you're also going to get your glass pearls. So there's 3 sizes in the same colour. You're getting 4mm, 6mm, and 8mm glass pearls in that kit. So all of that, enough to make 2 sets, and that is your necklace, your bracelet, and your earrings. So absolutely amazing value for you today. Look at all that. That's not even including all your findings. That's just what you can make your gorgeous necklace, bracelet, and earrings up with. So that is our beautiful Indian pink one. I'll show you the other colours. This mink is beautiful. I just love this colour. It's soft and so elegant. So again, your Tigertail, your earring hooks, crimp beads, your crystal rondelles, your Diamante flat spaces, which just add that little extra bit of something special and a little bit of sparkle running throughout your jewellery set there. You're getting your Callottes, your lobster clasp, and your 3 sizes of the glass pearls, your 4, your 6, and your 8mm. So this is your mink colourway. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that, £9.99. If you want to know exactly what crystals and things you're getting in your kits and your colour of your pearls, you can scroll along the bottom here and you can have a little look at them. Again, they're looking much darker, those pearls, but I will show you them down on the mat so you can see the gorgeous colour. So that is your mink. Your plum is very pretty. So again, everything you need in there on your plum colourway, which are very, very beautiful, and they are £9.99. So you can see here you're getting your 4x6 crystal rondelles. These are in amethyst in the plum colourway, and they are beautiful AB, sparkly, sparkly, gorgeous crystals. £9.99 for 2 sets of jewellery. And then we have our turquoise, which I'm always drawn to the blues. I'm wearing them today because I'm wearing a dark, and I think they stand out very, very nicely. I think the moment today my favourite is the mink. Ask me again tomorrow, it'll probably be different again. So these are your turquoise, everything in your kit to make you 2 sets of jewellery in the gorgeous, gorgeous, vivid turquoise. I love the colour of this. Very, very pretty. £9.99 today, and they are your gorgeous, gorgeous items in this kit. So what more could you possibly want? I'm going to see what your comments are, and hopefully you're all liking them. Oh, there's lots here. So good morning to Jenny in Bournemouth, I think was possibly the last one I read out. Good morning to Joanne. Good morning to Lucy, who's already spotted the pink one. Camille is saying hello to you, Mina. Debbie's here. She's not feeling too good today, Lucy. She said she's going back to bed after this. I hope you're all right, sweetheart. Get some rest. Hello to Heidi. Good morning to Mina again. She says, love this kind of make. They're just simple, straightforward, lovely little bead stringing project for you today. Joe says, good morning all. Love a bit of bead stringing too. Karen's here. We're getting gorgeous comments. Lucy has shared the link for you today. So we're totallybeads.co.uk/Facebook tutorials /Penelope Necklace. Sue says, I remember the first one. I had broke my ankle, so I sat every day and watched the live. Oh, Sue, how long ago was that? Was that like, it must have been, well, it was before lockdown. So I'm going to say it's about 3 years now. Since we had the lockdown, dates is just very confusing to me. I think it probably, well, yeah, it's almost 3 years, if not over. Good morning to Facebook user. They say, good morning, Natalie, and all the great beaders here. Sue says, good morning, Natalie and everyone else. Sorry I'm a bit late. Was rewatching how to attach the clasp to the Mia bracelet. No prizes for guessing what's on my mat at the moment. Hello to you. I'm not too sure some of your lovely names, but hello to you. Thank you for joining us today. Good morning to Ruth. Lots of people saying how gorgeous it is, which is good to see. Hello to Carol. Lucy saying very nice colours. Good morning to Pauline. Good morning to Sue. Yeah, Pauline, a really nice, relaxing make. So, shall we get going? Camille is asking Mina, how did your stall go? So let us know how you got on with that. Right, let me take you down on the mat. Are we a little fuzzy? We are a little bit, aren't we? Okay. We are making these beautiful, beautiful necklaces up. Julie says they're beautiful colours. And as you can see, I've just been popping in between those little crimp beads. So I'm using them as spacers because I think I always have loads of crimp beads. And I think they just add a little bit of loveliness to your makes. So it would make a lovely anklet. And Sue Morris is saying, yes, 2.5 years, and I've waited that long for my operation on my ankle, which will be on the 22nd of June. Oh, Sue, good luck with that. It will be here soon, and you will be back on the mend, I'm hoping. Again, making little earrings to match these. Really straightforward, just popping them onto the Tigertail, bringing them back up through that callotte and attaching our earring hooks. But you'll see I've got these beautiful Diamante Rondelles in between, which are just sparkly and beautiful. I'll get one of those out and I will show you that on its own because it is a little blurry today. So these are the colours that we have. We've got the pink, the mink, the plum, and the gorgeous turquoise. So I haven't done the bracelets to go with these yet. I thought I'd do that on the live. But your bracelet is going to be exactly the same as how you do your necklace. We're just making that a little bit larger. I'm hoping, even if it isn't quite in focus, you can see how gorgeous the colour is on those pearls. Lucy says she thinks the live started in March 2020. Well, yeah, it would have been just at the beginning of lockdown because my little one is born in March and we had his 2nd birthday that week. And we also had his 3rd birthday still in lockdown. Comment to say, I like to use those crimp beads in my work also. I don't use them very often in this way, but I thought, why not? So these are your turquoise. As you can see, you're getting 3 very large strands of your 3 sizes. So you can play a little bit about with the turquoise and your plum and your mink, all of your colours there, you can play about with the sizes. So when I've made my necklace, I've started off with the small ones and started to graduate them through the 4, then to the 6, and then with the 8 at the bottom. Pauline is saying she's loving the plum colours. So shall we make a bracelet? I'm going to demo in the turquoise. I am wearing it at the moment, so I will take that off. Look at the crystals. Just look at the shine and the shimmer on them. They are just absolutely beautiful. So I will take out my earrings and I will show you those there. And there's different ways you can kind of position those rondelles on. But I think they look nice just to use them sparingly really around those larger pearls. I'm going to pop them back in and we're going to start making. So I'm going to do a little bracelet to begin with. So cut off the length of the tiger tail that you're after in terms of the length of your bracelet. I always cut a little bit longer because I like to have something to hold on to when attaching my crimp beads. And I'm going to do my crimp bead and my callotte to begin with, or you can pop a little bead stopper on. If I'm making my necklace, I tend to work from the middle and work my way out. And you can do that, I suppose, on your bracelet as well. Let's try that then. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors, not my cutters, and I'm going to cut open my beautiful, beautiful glass pearls. So I'm opening up on the string all 3 sizes, and I'm going to start with my larger 8mm pearl that I'm going to position in the middle. And then I'm going to take my gorgeous rose gold rondelle. So as I say, all your findings are in the rose gold today. Can you see those? They're so pretty. They've got little diamantes all the way around them. And they sit nice and flat and a little bit snugly just next to those beads. So I'm going to pop them on either side. I'm only going to use 2 of my rondelles on my bracelet. That's going to be my kind of center on my bracelet. I do apologise if my camera downward facing is a little bit fuzzy again today. I don't know why it's doing it. And then I think I'm going to add on next, I'm just going to match it a little bit like the necklace. So I've started off with a smaller one here, but on this one I've gone for my larger bead. So it doesn't really matter. If you are making a matching set, you can, of course, match which sizes you put on and where. But I'm just going to play about today. So I think I'm going to see what the 6mm looks like either side of those. They'll fit onto those rondelles just lovely. And then I'm going to start adding in my crimp beads. So I'm just going to take a few of my crimp beads out and I'm just going to pop them on. I'm not crimping them down, I'm not flattening them down. I'm just going to use them as little spacers. So all they're going to do is just separate out my pearls a little bit. I think I might see what the smallest look like next. So I'm going to add on my 4mm there. So you can do any design that you want with this. You know, you could just continue to add those small pearls, which I think actually might look very, very lovely. And all I'm going to do is just take my crimp beads and just pop them on. So I'm working on either side. If I'm not too sure of the design, as in, you know, I don't know what order I want to pop my beads on, I want to kind of play about with it as I go, which I'm doing here, then I'll work from the middle and I'll pop on either side each time. And then I know I'm putting on the same amount and it's going to be even. But I just think by adding those little crimp beads, they just give it a nice little fine detail, and obviously you've got the extra sparkle there. Let's add in some crystals. Let's not forget the crystals. The crystals are just gorgeous. So I'm going to open up my crystals. So right now, I'm not too sure in terms of, what I'd like to do. I'm just playing about. I'm getting so much in these kits. I'm going to be able to make 2 bracelets, 2 pairs of earrings, 2 necklaces up. There's loads in there. So again, you might not want to make the necklaces. You might just want to make lots and lots of bracelets. You might want to make up multiple necklaces or a whole load of earrings. You will need to get obviously more of your earring hooks if that's the case. But I'm sure you've probably got callottes and clasps and things in your stash. But we're making sure you've got a full suite of jewellery. How's that looking? I think I might just continue with the crystals. Somebody is asking, do TotallyBeads ship to the USA? We do worldwide shipping. So if you go on to, in fact, I'm going to show you if I can. If you go on to the lovely website, just bear with me. What's going on there? Can I share? Share screen. Okay, let me go back onto the website for you. So say, for example, I wanted this beautiful Penelope necklace in turquoise and I wanted my bracelets and my earrings. Why wouldn't you? You can add it to your bag here. It should, in fact, there you go. You can click on the currency converter at the top. So at the moment it's in pounds sterling, but you can change that to whatever you want. So if you were somewhere in Europe, you might want to change it to euros, and it will show you the price there for you as well. So we do ship worldwide and we offer a whole lot of lovelies. I will have to make sure I change that back, because I can guarantee next live I'll be like, I'm sure these kits were such and such a price, and now I'm all confused because they'll be in a different currency. But yeah, we ship worldwide. So if there's anything that you want, you can watch along with us, and shipping is usually very quick as well. I know a lot of the people who watch in the UK often comment about how quickly their items are dispatched. So the warehouse team work very, very hard to make sure you get your gorgeous products as soon as possible. But if you've got any questions, you can always send the warehouse team a little email and ask anything that you're unsure of. I'm going to go back to my gorgeous 4mm pearls. Do I still want to keep adding the crimp beads to space them out? Or should I just carry on adding them as they are? So to make yourself a bracelet, obviously it's taken me a little bit longer because I'm just enjoying myself and I'm playing about with the design, working out what I'm going to put on as I go. But you will be able to make a bracelet up in less than 10 minutes. Your necklace, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It depends what you're putting on, but they are very, very quick makes. And I think just create lovely, elegant jewellery. So I'm using the turquoise kit at the moment because I've got so much in it. Even after making my earrings and my necklace, we were like, we're going to have to add more findings in here because there's so many gorgeous beads and crystals left. So I'm going to make up the bracelet because I'm wearing the earrings and the necklace in this colour today. So I think I will spoil myself and I'll get myself a full set of jewellery. Good morning, Angela. It is wonderful having the converter. It's very, very helpful. So yes, I'm so glad that you're with us. I hope you enjoy some of the makes that we have there. There'll definitely be something for you. Just double checking. I'm going to alternate my side here, so I'm putting on the same amount. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. So I don't need to make my bracelets very long because I've got quite small wrists. But what you can do is you can leave your tiger tail on your reel, and you can just make directly on the reel and then cut off when you know you've got the length you want, and that way you're not wasting anything. I'm going to keep going with those. I think the next thing I make, I'm going to use a lot more of the crystals because the crystals are just so pretty. So when I've done my necklace, I've used, as I have done here, let's move that up a little bit, in the centre with those rondelles, and I've just positioned them in between the beads, just down the bottom of my necklace, so in the centre, like a little bit of a focal. So I think using the rondelles quite sparingly is nice. You can see I've put one either side of the pearl there and just in between on this one. But having those little crimp beads in between just spaces them out a little bit, and I think just shows them off, showcases them a little bit more. Let me check again. I forgot what side I was doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to add a couple more onto this, and then I'm going to attach my findings. Lucy saying be prepared, there is so much on the website, and remember to look in all the video tutorials as well. Absolutely. So if you are new to us, you might, I think probably what I would do is I would look for inspiration. So I'd go in the video tutorial category, I'd see what I like the look of, and I'd probably choose what I need to buy that way, and then it will be detailed, everything you need to make that lovely make. Just going to add my bead stopper on because I don't want to drop those off the end. Hopefully I've got enough there to add into my callotte. Just move that up a little bit. And you can buy your tools and things as well that you need on the website. It's all there for you. Mina says, I wore my double flat spiral bracelet yesterday in the rose gold and had lots of lovely comments. That's lovely. Sue's saying she got back into beading in April 2020 after having extensive house reservations done, and I think she found the lives around that time. I don't really know how I found them, but I'm so glad I did. Sue was saying the turquoise colour is so pretty and summery. It really is. And it sounds like you are having an awful lot of fun there browsing the site, which is amazing. Right, okay, to add on my clasp, I'm going to take my callotte and I'm positioning it on so the little hole is at the bottom towards my last pearl that I've added. Then I'm taking my crimp bead and I'm going to use my crimp beads as their proper purpose now. I'm going to use them as crimp beads. So to do that, I'm going to put one on, let it drop right down to the bottom of that callotte. I like to hold it upwards just so I can make sure gravity just pushes that right down for me. And then with a pair of pliers, I'm just going to give it a little crush. And that's going to hold that in place. And then I'm going to add another one on because you all know I like to double crimp for that extra sturdiness. If you want to, if you've got some wire guardians in your stash, you can use them as well. So just make sure they're both squished down. And then I'm going to trim off that tiny little end of my tiger tail. I'm going to close over my callotte with my fingers. just to push it down so these little like eyelet bits kind of meet, and then very gently with my pliers I'm just going to close that over firmly. And then I'm going to take off my bead stopper and do the same on the other side. So if you want, you can kind of curl it in position. If I'm making a necklace, I like to curl it into the shape a little bit while I do this, just to make sure the tension is right on the necklace or the bracelet that I'm making. I'm going to add on my crimp bead after that callotte and close it by giving it a little crush. Add on my next one, and again give it a little push to crimp that crimp bead. Cast my eye over it just to check that they are fully closed around that tiger tail, and this is going to stop my clasp coming off and my beads falling off and give me a lovely little bracelet. Again, I'm just going to close it over with my fingers just to get it in the right position. And then very gently close it down a little bit more with my pliers. Angela says she was wearing a Jubilee bracelet whilst on holiday in Disneyland. It was lovely. Everyone's saying have fun browsing. Janice says, I've chosen the turquoise and the mink set. The mink is beautiful. And you know what? If you've got all of these, Janice, I think they would look pretty nice together as well. So you could mix these colours. You're going to get so much in your kit because you're getting enough to make 2 sets of jewellery. So if you're buying 2 kits, you know, you've got an abundance there. Maybe you might want to mix your colours up together as well. The mink today is my favourite. Okay, so now I've got my callottes on the end. I'm going to get my jump rings out and I'm going to open up my jump rings. Oh, I've just got my pills all over the place there. So open up my jump ring and I'm going to add that onto one side of the bracelet. So through that callotte and close that up. And then I'm going to get my lobster clasp, open up my jump ring, I'm going to add on my clasp, just give that a little wiggle, and then add that on to the opposite side. And then close that up. Shall we try and put it on? You know I struggle putting things on the live, don't I, when it comes to bracelets. Let's open up my lobster clasp. Let's see how we get on here. Fabulous, first time effort. So here we have my beautiful, very sparkly, little dainty bracelet. It's a little bit big, this one, I think, for me. I didn't measure it, just went by eye. But isn't it sweet? Isn't it lovely? And this bracelet is now matching put my clasp on the right way. So my bracelet is now matching my gorgeous earrings and my beautiful necklace. I'm going to take it off so you can see my necklace. So what you could do is you could make your necklace first and then you could copy the design and the order for when you do your bracelet. So you could have them exactly matching if you wanted. But I just think they are so very, very pretty. Shall I show you how to do an earring very quickly? Tutu says, Natalie, it's me, Charlotte, just changed my name. Hello to you. I wondered where you were today, Charlotte. Angela says she did think that some may think it was the French colours, but July the 4th is fine. Oh, so this is when you were in Disneyland then. Yeah, well, you've got, just because they're red, white and blue, you could put them on for anything, couldn't you? Lucy says it's very pretty. Charlotte Tutu says love. Joanne says love the quick simple makes, great stocking fillers, and all of those colours are gorgeous. Camille says you should have your hair grip ready by now. Did you see how quick I put that on there, Camille? Heidi says it's gorgeous. And yeah, you all seem to be really liking that, so thank you so much. I think yeah, sometimes they're just something really straightforward and really simple to do, and you're getting so much in your kit. So these make really lovely gifts. They're also something really simple you can make yourself. So if you're thinking, a bit like me today, where I've thought, I'll pop a top on, what can I wear? They'll be perfect because you can just match these to so much. I think these would look gorgeous just with a white t-shirt, really. So yeah, especially as well if you sell your jewelry, these on a stand on your stall would just look beautiful. And I think people are prepared to pay a little bit extra, thinking they're getting, a full set. And you can make 2 out of these for less than £10. So bargain. Lucy agrees. She says sometimes the simple makes make the best makes. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do an earring. Again, really straightforward to do. It works exactly the same, really, as how you're doing the same method. So I'm going to take my Tigertail. Doesn't matter how much I'm taking at the moment. I'm not measuring it out. Usually when you make earrings, they've got to be symmetrical or asymmetrical. So a lot of people would say, they have to be perfect matches. When you're doing Tigertail earrings, it's really, really easy to get yourself the perfect matching earrings, because as long as you put the same beads on, or the same crystals, or the same rondelles in the same order, you're going to have a matching pair. Look how pretty they are as well. So they're a little bit dangly. They're not too large. They're very, very lightweight and very, very comfortable. So shall I do the turquoise ones again? Shall I break out a different colour? Shall we use the gorgeous Me? Again, all your findings will be rose gold on this. Mina's saying this is her project for this week, which is lovely. And Camille is saying to Angela it's going to work for the American Independence Day too. Yeah, 4th of July, I think that is, isn't it? So again, I've got so many beautiful sizes of my pearls. This is the mink colourway. They're looking darker again on my table than they are in the light. They're very, very soft blush colour. They're very beautiful. I've got everything everywhere. This is what I love about my mornings with you. I've just got sparkle everywhere. Okay, a quick earring. So what I'm going to do is I don't know, how large shall I make them? I mean, you can make your drops. If I can show you the difference between these, you can make your drops very different in size. Obviously, it just depends how many you want to put on. Still using those little crimp beads as spacers, still popping those gorgeous rondelles on the end. So I think I'll go for something like this. So I'm going to start off with my large. Where's my scissors gone? There they are. So I'm going to start off with my largest size pearl. So I'm popping my 8mm pearl onto the middle. I've cut off an awful lot of Tigertail here, but really doesn't matter. I'm then going to pop on my gorgeous sparkly rondelles. And don't forget, if you've got little bits of offcut of your Tigertail, keep them. Always pop them in a little pot or a little bag, and you can use them for all sorts of things. They're really good if you want to do like fringe jewellery and things like that. So don't worry about wasting any of it, because you can keep hold of that. I think I'm going to go down a size. And then I'm going to add my gorgeous little crimp beads as a spacer. So again, I'm still working off both sides, starting from my middle out. And then when I do my next earring, I'm just going to pop on in exactly the same order. And then my earrings will be matching. So now I'm going to add on my crystals. Just love this colour today. Again, I think they'd look really nice with the turquoise. I feel like I really need to zoom in. I hope you can see what I'm doing. It's pretty straightforward, so you can always pop on the captions. Though sometimes it does say I'm getting, it'll say I've said something that I didn't say. Sometimes it translates it quite funny. But you can, watch me with the sound, or if you've got any hearing difficulties, you can pop on the captions onto the make, and you can follow along that way too. I think this time I'm gonna add, should I do another 6mm? Yeah, okay. Pop on the other 6mm either side. More crimp beads as spacers. You could always add your, if you've got some seed beads in your stash, you could always add those on as well. But as I say, I always find when I buy a kit from TotallyBeads, the seed beads, unless they've been broken down specifically for the amount that you need for your project, if you to just buy a packet of your crimp beads, you're usually getting, is it 300 pieces? So, if I buy a packet of crimp beads, I get 300 pieces in them, and I usually use 4 to double crimp a necklace or a bracelet or something. I just have lots of them left, and they're very pretty in their own little dainty way. So I think it's a good way to use them up. Right, I think now I'm going to add the 4. Don't want them to be too long, but do like a bit of a statement earring, a bit of a dangly. Have I missed anything? Charlotte Tutu, thank you for the stars. That's really kind of you. Okay, so I've added on the beads that I want to. I think they would make a nice size. So I'm going to finish off again with my crimp beads on the end of those. And then I'm going to bring them up together. So I'm taking both ends of my Tigertail, and I'm going to pop on a crystal, I think. And my crystal's going to go over both ends of those Tigertail pieces. So that's going to bring my earring up together, like so. And again, you can add whatever you want onto these. You can add more of the pearls, smaller ones at the top. I think that's looking pretty. And then we're just going to finish it as we would do a necklace or a bracelet. But I've got my 2 ends of Tigertail there now. So I'm going to take another one of my Callottes, and I'm going to pop both ends of my Tigertail through that Callotte. Just going to pull both of those ends up, just to make sure that they are sitting flush against that top crystal that brings them together. So my crimp beads are sitting nicely underneath it. Then I'm going to add my crimp beads on. So I'm adding my crimp bead over both ends of the Tigertail. Again, I'm just going to keep pushing or giving it a little pull just to adjust and make sure it's all sitting nicely. And then I'm going to crimp my crimp bead down inside that Callotte. add an extra one for sturdiness. So it's going over both of the Tigertail ends. Crimping that down. And then I can trim off. Now you can also move your callotte around a little bit at this point. So you can have it in position. So it's up to you if you want your earrings to sit forward when you wear them, when you attach them to your earring hook, or you might want them to sit at the side. That's your preference, how you think they look best. So trim off both ends of those little pieces of Tigertail and keep them for some fringe jewellery or another project. Close it over with my fingers and then push down. Now you can add a jump ring on to that and then add it onto your earring hook, or you can just add them directly onto your earring hook. So your earring hooks in your kit are the French hooks. So they've got this little loop at the bottom. Very gently just open it up by pulling it towards you or away from you. Don't open it up that way because you will distort the shape of this and it might break. They are delicate. And then you can just attach them directly onto that little callotte on your earring. So if you wanted an extra bit of length, then you could add the jump ring, but you don't need it. And there you have your earring. So all you need to do is cut another length of your Tigertail and add those on in exactly the same way, as in adding the same ones so they're matching. Unless, of course, you want asymmetrical earrings, and then maybe you could change it up a little bit. Charlotte Tucci says that's really pretty. Pauline says she loves the statement earring. And Angela says, I don't like putting the subtitles on. I find I'm too busy reading what's being said. Even if I can hear, I miss what's going on. I think as well, I always notice I work towards the bottom of my screen here, and sometimes the captions can kind of cover over what I'm doing. I do like to watch it with the captions on, just so I can have a laugh at what it says I've said and what I haven't. Do you know, I wish I could remember just some of the things have been hysterical, what it said I've said and what I've actually said. I think once I said get making and it come up as get naked, and you do whatever you want, but I'm not watching, I'm not judging. So I'm going to pop in the earring that I've just made. Obviously I'd make another one so it's matching. They're just really sweet. So in less than an hour, you're going to be able to make up your earrings, your necklace and your bracelet. And you're getting that much in your kit for £9.99 today. You'll be able to make up 2 sets of jewellery. So yeah, we've got the most beautiful products for you today. I love the crystals. I love having not just the colour of these glass pearls, but the different sizes. I think just gives that little bit more kind of texture, I suppose, to your work. And the Rondelles are just so beautiful, adding in that extra tiny little bit of sparkle. So I hope you've enjoyed my make with you today. Angela's asking, you could use the earring shape at the bottom of the necklace to make it different. You could indeed, you could even make these into little pendants if you wanted to, and you could hang them off your necklace. You could make maybe multiple ones and make little drops off your necklace. There's loads you can do with this. I've just shown you a very, very basic method of bead stringing, but once you've got these goodies in front of you, once you've got these products with you, you're the creator, so you get to do whatever you want. And whatever it is that you do, please share it in the handmade group. I know I say it every live, but I love seeing what you do. And I'd really like to see what you do with this, because, it's a very open make. It's open for you to be as free as you want with it and put them together however you wish. Let me see what comments that I have missed. Pauline says she loves the statement earrings. A lot of you seem to think it's very nice. Thank you so much. Sue saying, I always love the subtle mistakes on TV. It's so funny. So honestly, just some of the captions just really make me laugh, and I think I'm going to get into trouble for saying something that I've not said. Sue says she's liking the shape of the earrings. Lucy's saying, lovely bargain today. Thank you so much for showing us. You are so welcome. I'm getting waves, and Nicole is saying she loves the jewellery set. It's so pretty, especially with the crystal rondelles. You can't have too much sparkle, I don't think, Nicole. So if you've enjoyed the live today, please give me a like or a thumbs up. If you're watching on YouTube, leave me a comment. I always go back and check. So if there's any questions, the TotallyBeads team will be there to answer straight away. But I can always pick up any questions as well. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have a very, very lovely week. I'm going to be back with you on Friday. What am I making on Friday? Not too sure. I've been so busy the last forever, just making so much stuff. I don't know what's where and when. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for spending the morning with me. Take care of yourself, and I will see you